What up, world? This is Zach's Review, and we back again with one of our favorite throwback movies. Now, personally, this one is one of my favorite movies. I love it. It's dope. Good movie, action packed. And this movie is called Derailed. Now, Derailed came out in the year 2005. It is based in the city of Chicago, and it's about a guy named Charlie. He's a working man. He has a family. He's married. He got kids. He usually takes the bus to work. Now, this day, he accidentally forgot his bus fare. And so there's this attractive lady on the bus, he got the eyes for her, and she's scoping him out too. She noticed that he forgot his bus fare, and she actually pays for his bus fare. And so he goes up to her, he thanks her, I appreciate you for paying for my ticket, so on and so forth. And she's like, no big deal. They start talking, and, they're talking about their families and stuff like that. And basically they hit it off with each other. They meet each other again on the bus like some days later and basically hit it off again. They're getting acquainted with each other. So one day they're like, man, let's go out and have some drinks. Let's go out and have some drinks and whatnot. And things start steaming up while they're having drinks. So from there, she's like, let's go to a hotel. He's having an affair or whatnot. So trust me, it gets crazier from here. So they go to the hotel. This is a hotel she picked out. They get there, they get in the room, things are starting to steam up, and bam, they get ambushed. And a guy kicks the door in and beats Charlie up. Charlie's unconscious. The man's going through Charlie's wallet and whatnot. Then he gets to the girl, and some things happen that shouldn't have took place. The guy leaves. Charlie wakes up from being knocked unconscious and stuff, and the girl is distraught. She's on the bed. She's out of it. She's scared, terrified for what just took place. And Charlie's like, man, I'll call the police, whatever. We got to get this. We got to, get them locked up for what they just did. Dude took my money. He did this to you. She's like, no, don't call the police. It'll just make matters worse, because we are not supposed to be here in the first place. I have a family. You have a family. It's going to be chaotic if you go and tell the police. So he's like, okay, so what do I do? I'll give you money, whatever. And she's like, no. So long story short, they leave the hotel. He's having to explain to his wife, that he got beat up and stuff. He didn't tell her, what exactly happened, but he got beat up and whatnot. So him and old girl ended up meeting up again to talk about the stuff and whatnot. One day, Charlie's at home and he gets a phone call. And who's on the other side is the guy that ambushed Charlie in the hotel. He's asking Charlie, for more money, because Charlie is his businessman. So he's asking Charlie for more money. He wants more money. If Charlie does not give up this money, this man is going to go tell Charlie's wife about why he was at that hotel and what really happened. So Charlie's like, okay, you know what? I'll get you your money. I'll get you your money. Don't tell my wife nothing. So basically the guy is like extorting Charlie. He's sucking him dry, trying to take all Charlie's money and whatnot. He's doing the most to Charlie, stalking Charlie and whatnot. And one day, Charlie is basically like trying to figure out what's up with old girl, like how she doing and whatnot. And come to find out, this girl was behind this whole thing this whole time. So she was the one behind them getting ambushed, set the whole thing up. She faked getting things done to her. Whole time, it's her boyfriend that did this stuff, that ambushed in the place and beat up Charlie and took the money and whatnot. And so Charlie's like doing his homework. He's like, man, this girl foul, so I gotta get to her and let her, whatever. But in the midst of this guy, he's still on Charlie's neck, because Charlie still don't want to, of course, he don't want his wife to know that he was basically about to have an affair. It didn't actually happen, but the fact that he was at that hotel is still an affair, whether you look at it that way or not, it's still the fact that you were there with another woman. And Charlie didn't want his wife to know what was going on. So Charlie ended up giving this man all this money and stuff like that. And then the female that set this up, Lucinda, she's going to do this to other guys as well. So Charlie ends up catching her in the midst of setting another guy up at that same exact hotel. Charlie busts the guys, he runs up in there, and let them know y'all fucked up. Y'all done took this money from me. Girl, you wrong. Dude, you wrong. So they getting up in a tussle. Dude end up getting shot. That the dude that ambushed Charlie and them, he ends up getting shot. The girl ends up getting killed too, in the midst of all this stuff going on. So long story short, Charlie's trying to get rid of this dude because he's just gonna keep coming back. He gonna keep coming back. So he had a friend, the friend's a black guy. He wanted to use this guy to scare the man away so he won't mess with Charlie no more. So he basically trying to pay this guy, look, scare him away so he don't mess with me and my family no more, so he can stop doing this stuff. So they try to make something. They try to set something up this specific night, but the guy that did all this stuff or whatever, he was already 2 steps ahead, ends up shooting the guy or Charlie's friend. He ends up killing Charlie's friend. So now this is whole investigation going on about how his friend got murdered and stuff and what really happened. So the detectives are on Charlie's heels right now. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And they're like thinking Charlie had did this and whatnot, when Charlie really didn't do it, but it's the fact that it's still a crime. They were trying to do the most or whatnot. So Charlie's friend gone. This man is just everywhere. This man ends up going to Charlie's family's house, just messing with Charlie's head, doing the most crazy. Now, long story short, the guy ends up going to prison. He ends up surviving, getting shot and all that stuff. He goes to prison. Charlie ends up going to this prison to basically teach class or something like that. Charlie ends up going to that prison to teach the same prison that this guy is in. Charlie's there to teach a class. And so there's a note that's being passed basically saying, that I'm here. Dude is telling Charlie that he's here and whatnot. So Charlie ends up meeting this dude in one of the cells or whatever, or in the laundry room. They end up getting to this big tussle. Charlie ends up killing the guy. And that's pretty much the end of the story, the end of the movie. This is a very, very, very action-packed movie. It's like a cliffhanger, it's one of those movies that keep you on your heels, whoa, what's about to happen next. That's how much I really love this movie, and I recommend it to anybody who's into action movies, into those movies that keep you going throughout the whole movie. I recommend y'all to go see Derailed if you have not seen it. And if you have seen it, what was your favorite scene in the movie? What did you like about the movie? Man, and that's gonna pretty much wrap it up here. I rate this movie, me personally, I rated it 8.5 out of 10. Maybe more than that, because it's close to a 9. I would say maybe a 9, because that's how much I like this movie. How about we go with that? We're going to go with a 9 out of 10. Derailed, y'all, 2005. Y'all go check that out. This is Zach's review. Thank y'all for checking in. And man, we almost to 100 subscribers. I know it ain't much, but it's a lot for me. So let's keep building this. I appreciate y'all for always tapping in. Give me suggestions. If y'all got movies that y'all think I should check out, let me know. Holla at me. But that's going to wrap it up, man. Peace.